This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world. I'm Bruce. And I'm Jody. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Hey, Bruce.
Jody.
What's up?
Oh man, I'm feeling good today. It's not just like the weather and everything, but it's my outfit today. I'm feeling it.
Good.
So
it's a nice color, from what I see.
yes. So what is this? Would you call this teal? Is that what this would be? It's a bluish, greenish.
It's mostly green, but yeah, it's a kind of I'm not sure.
Yeah. Like in person,
I'm not
it's
sure what the
definitely
light is. Yeah.
it's like a blue of some sort.
Okay.
It is a jumpsuit that I got from WILDFANG.
Ooh, yes.
Yes, WILDFANG is a retailer store that is actually based here in Portland, but they're online and they've got tons of great stuff, colorful, really interesting, cool stuff that they offer in a variety of sizes. And it is a brand that I had never actually purchased anything from. And my wife noticed that they do mystery boxes.
Oh,
so you can get these mystery boxes. It's like a last chance kind of thing. I'm trying to find the mystery box on their site now, but
I think it's really cool because it's all like gender neutral stuff.
Totally.
So there's a lot of fun things in a lot of different sizes. And yeah, I've been in their store a bunch of times, and I think I'm trying to remember what I got there. I can't remember what I bought there.
Yeah, I've never actually been to their store, but now I really want to go. I've known about them for a while, but it just wasn't a brand that I had really thought about reviewing. But then I started looking at like their jumpsuits are awesome. Their shirts, they have these shirts that are like, I've got a couple shirts that I got from like Bonobos and that I got from Good Threads, the Amazon brand, that are really, they have some bright and bold prints that stand out. And everywhere I go, I get compliments about these shirts. And WILDFANG does similar kinds of shirts where they're really, they've got big prints. They're really colorful. They look great. It's all of these kind of things, and they have extended sizes. It's called the Essential Button Up is what they call it on their site. And they have, let's see, what is this? 6, 24, 25 different prints. They go to a 3X, and let me see. Let me make sure. That may not actually be true. It might go bigger.
Well, I see the Empower button up goes to a 3X.
Okay. Yeah, the Essential button up goes to 3X as well. Let me look here. I definitely, okay, by size. So yes, it looks like they go to 3X, which, yeah, I mean, that doesn't work for everybody, but it's not often that you find these kinds of things even up to a 3X. And so they have these mystery boxes. I don't see them on the site now, but I'm also trying to do this last minute while we're recording. So shame on me.
Maybe it's just something they do once in a while. Who knows?
Yeah, so they'll have like these mystery. It's like a mystery box thing, and you click on it, and you can basically put in your size, and then kind of go from there. And so I ordered a couple weeks ago and got 2 jumpsuits, and so one of the ones that is what I'm wearing now. Which is I think it is the Essential coverall is what I'm thinking it is.
The Essential, is it the long sleeve?
Long sleeve. Yeah. Yes. And it is, it's awesome. It's awesome. I love the way it fits. I love how it looks.
The color on their website looks different than what it looks like. You think it's the marine one?
Yes, I do. Let's see.
It looks a little different online than it does on you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it does. I guess it looks pretty. Yeah, no, that's
same. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly
it. I was like, no, that's the same. I went back to the video screen. I was like, oh, nope, that's the same color.
Yep. So it's the marine on wildfang.com. You can check it out. And It is I got the 2X is what I
Nice.
ended up with. And normally with a lot of brands, I'm wearing a 3X. So
Uh-huh.
you look at their size guide and you can really it's really solid. You can go through and look and kind of figure out where you're at. And so I guessed that I was a 2X based on the
Oh
size
yeah.
guide.
I
And I
think
got
I
the
might.
stuff.
Well, my
Yeah.
belly. I always forget my belly is bigger than my waist. So, but it
That
goes.
is
The
right.
2X goes up to a 50. So maybe.
So that was the thing, is that it actually has a lot of stretch in it. And I can say that one of the tests with a jumpsuit like this is sitting down,
Oh yeah, yeah.
is it going to cut you in half when you sit down? And this does not. And it actually looks really good. Like when I'm sitting, I like the way that it looks. We've got a full length mirror in the bedroom. And so I was able to sit and kind of look and, get a feel for the whole thing. And I love it. This is the color is out of my comfort zone. It's definitely not the color that I would have chosen, but I like
I think
that.
you would have went with watermelon. I think you would have picked
Yes,
that.
yes. So they have a ton of different colors for the different kinds. So yes, the watermelon is it's actually a bright blazing pink that
I was like, it's sort of peachy pinky. Yeah.
it is almost coral,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like it.
I do too. And so, then of course they've got like the black, and I don't think the black would not have been the option that I went with. So
No, that's good.
really, I mean,
I mean, it looks nice, but it's just kind of boring.
it is. And so yeah, so looking at these, I mean, even that purple, they call it mauve, which there we go, is uh is pretty nice. So just looking at these, they have a bunch of different kinds of coveralls. They've got some sleeveless. They've got a sleeveless in green that looks glorious, that I'm just like, yes, now I could see doing that. But the mystery box was a good deal where you end up getting two of them. I got two coveralls, jumpsuits, whatever, for I think it was like $150. And I got this one that I love. And then I also got the essential denim sleeveless coverall. And I put it on, and it felt a little tighter. The look was not quite as I dig the workwear look a little more. This was a chambray, I believe. Yeah. And so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I like the look on other people, but I don't know if it was for me. I'm gonna try it again. I can't go with that first impression. I got to try it again, wear it around for a while and see. But yeah, I mean, one of these normally goes for $188. So I got two of them,
but
for
they're like
150.
good quality. They're gonna last you a long time.
That's the other thing, is the construction is good. I feel like the fit is really good. Like it's a modern fit. I feel like it's not like hanging off of me. It's not too tight. It's just right there where I want it. And the most amazing part of the whole thing, which never ever happens for me, is that the legs on this jumpsuit are the perfect length.
Oh,
that never happens. I mean, I've got T-Rex arms and legs. So, it's basically like trying to get something that fits just right is really hard. And this is great. So I feel like for a first time trying WILDFANG, this was a real win. So I'm super excited.
Awesome.
Yes. So
yeah, definitely check them out, because they have a lot of cool things.
I'm going to write about them now. Now that I've tried this stuff and I have a better feel for it, I'm going to get some pictures, clean myself up a little, get some pictures, show the stuff off, kind of go from there. So, and I'll probably show both just so people can see this is, here's how they both fit. And so, yeah, I dig it. This is what's making me feel good today.
Good. It's always nice to have something different that, change it up a little bit and that fits you good. And like you said, it wasn't a color that you would have picked, but you really enjoy it. So that's
right.
That's the fun part of that.
And their packaging is actually really cool as well. So I'm looking at I've got the tag that came off the jumpsuit here, and it says, "Don't read on." Oh, good. You're a rule breaker. You'll fit in perfectly here. Please use this product to challenge all the gender stereotypes in your closet and the world around you. We've got your back. Love WILDFANG.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
it's cool. They have a mission and a message, and they're really doing some great stuff. And I love that there are extended sizes. It would be neat to see, obviously more more extension of those sizes. But
Yeah.
I mean, having a 3X, and it's the 3X would have been big on me. Feels like a good thing. So you should definitely check them out. I mean, they've got shirts, blazers, they've got bottoms, dresses, tops, accessories. They do collections, workwear collections, staff favorites, cold weather, curvy sizes. So, there's a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Let's see, curvy sizes. Yeah. So yeah, I really dig the stuff, and it's fun to see what they have, because I'm like, man, I would wear so much of this, and now I know that I will be wearing so much of this because I love it.
That's
So,
awesome.
yay, WILDFANG.
Yay.
Yay. And also, yay, beer.
Oh, yes, please. I feel like I need a little bit. I was kind of participating in a drier January. So
Yes.
have definitely slowed my drinking down, but I think today I might need a little bit.
Yeah, we've made it to February now. So happy February.
Happy February.
So what do you have?
Oh, I have Winter Ritual Cold IPA by Hopworks Brewing, which
yes.
I think I've already had, but I didn't remember because I didn't look at my Untapped
while
I was shopping.
I think that might have been one of our holiday beer tasting beers.
Was it? Because I saw that it was on the list, but I didn't check in. So I was like, what?
Yes. So I know that I have enjoyed that at one point. So I'm pretty sure that it was that from that holiday run. So,
well, anyways, I did open it already, and it tastes amazing.
Does it? Nice.
It says this cold IPA is light and crisp with notes of pine sap, lemon zest, and persimmon. I can never say that. Permissions. Balanced with a dry finish reminiscent of gooseberry and pear.
Nice.
Persimmons.
Good. Well, it is still winter.
Look at the word, and you can pronounce it.
Yeah, it's still winter, so a good winter beer, you can't go wrong with that.
It is. Was it Groundhog's Day? When does that happen?
That happened today, and I'm sad to report that the groundhog saw its shadow.
And that means
6 more weeks of winter.
Okay.
But there is a silver lining here. The groundhog has only been right 40% of the time. So
if it's sunny or not on that day, that's what it means.
Pretty much.
Okay. I'm like, does he not see a shadow, and then he sees a shadow and he gets scared and goes back in?
So I watched the video.
Like,
they had a video this morning, and I watched it, and he's basically in like this fake stump, and there's this club of people that are there in the town that gather around, kind of look like kind of dress up like pilgrims a little bit, and they read off scrolls to say whether or not he saw a shadow. So they started out with they were like chanting Phil for Puxatawny Phil.
Oh, I was like, what is it? I knew it was something.
Yeah.
What is it?
Puxatawny Phil.
Puxatawny Phil.
Yeah. So they cheered for him, and then the video cut, and the dude who started the cheer was holding him.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to see him come out.
Don't they lift him up?
Yeah, they were like holding him. He was holding him, and it was like the thing was done. So I don't know what happened and why they cut that out. And then they had some other gentleman in his pilgrim-esque attire start reading from this scroll that was basically saying like there was a nice long read that basically just said that he saw his shadow, and you're out of luck. So we'll see.
Puxatawny Phil predicts 6 more weeks of winter.
There we go.
Did he know?
That's what they're saying. So we'll see. But
people gathered Thursday.
They
At
were
Gobbler's Knob.
Gobbler's Knob.
As members of Puxatawny Phil's inner circle summoned him from his tree stump at dawn to learn if he has seen his shadow. According to folklore, if he sees his shadow, there will be 6 more weeks of winter.
There we go.
Weird.
So that's what they say. And I say I will drink to that.
Yes.
And
So I don't know how I got there, but
oh,
because it was February. I was like,
yes.
how did
yes.
I only had a sip of this.
Yes. So you've got your beer, and mine to start off the month. I thought that I would kind of stick with a specific brand for this short month.
All right.
And that brand is Rogue Brewing.
Ooh,
Because
yes, please.
You took me there for my birthday a couple weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up inadvertently back at Rogue about a week after that, and the beer was good. The food
Without
was
me?
great. And yeah, it was a total accident. We were supposed to be at another brewery. It's Portland Dumpling Week as we're recording this, and we were trying to go for
AKA
dumplings.
Dump Week.
Yes, and unfortunately, the place was closed on a Sunday, which seemed weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
So Rogue was down the street, so we went back to Rogue. It was a great time. I had a few different beers. I had one of their Bloody Marys, which was mighty tasty. Tried some of their hot sauce. Hot sauce so. But the beer, that's where it's at.
Sorry, I was trying to get a picture.
I am drinking the Rogue Dreamland.
Rogue Dreamland.
Yes.
I feel like I never can. Yeah, I'm bad at remembering which ones I've had. Oh, maybe don't cover your face with the thing. There we go.
Yeah. So Rogue Dreamland. I feel like this is one that I think that I've had it before, but I did not consult Untapped prior to buying this. So it says drink beer, build skate parks. This beer was born from a dream to renovate our hometown skate park in Newport, Oregon, to give our community a safe and clean place to skate. The incredible people at Dreamland Skate Parks helped make our dream a reality, and with them, we want to help others realize theirs. So we brewed Dreamland American Lager, a simple, crisp lager from which a portion of the proceeds will go toward building skate parks around the world. Welcome to Dreamland. So
very nice.
Yes, and so it is it's a 4.8%, which feels really good for the time of day that we record Heavy Conversation.
Right.
14 IBU. It's it's pretty smooth drinking American lager. So let's see here.
It looks like you had it back in 2021.
Well, there we go. Yeah, I feel
it's
like
been a little while.
I recognize the label. It's a crazy label with somebody on a skateboard, a pterodactyl. There's a UFO, there are planets, there's all kinds of construction pieces, rocket, all kinds of great things. So it's pretty neat.
It's in Dreamland.
So all month long for me, it's going to be Rogue beers.
Oh,
and yeah. And then,
well, I guess maybe I'll have to do Hopworks since that's the one I started with.
There we go. So yeah, I felt like it might be fun to try a theme every so often. I mean, I'm sure if there's anything special that comes up, we'll get that in. But I thought it would be fun to have go with one brewery, try a few different types. So I think next month for March, it'll probably be beers that are not from the Pacific Northwest. We can branch out and try some different things. I have a couple breweries in mind
that I want to do.
Yeah, right. Got a couple in mind. Minute. We'll see. So
good.
This is good. And as always, you can track our beer consumption and pick your favorites at the Heavy Conversation beer list. It's at Untapped, and it is in the show notes for this episode and many of the others. I'm trying to get much better at always putting it in there every single time. So you can follow along, try the beers you like, hide from the ones you don't, and go from there.
Yeah. I don't think I think there's only been a couple that I'm like, I don't know that I would drink that again.
Yeah. We need to do like a I don't even know what you'd call it, like a low quality beer tasting, like a low end beer tasting, something like that, where it's like, I don't know, we get some different like malt liquors, like the Anheuser-Busch Hurricane.
Ooh,
Uh, you know,
that would
I
be
don't know.
a episode that would be over quick.
Yeah, right. Maybe we just do some tasters out of the
Mm-hmm.
bottles or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
or like some old school like Schlitz and Stag and
Okay.
old
All right.
Milwaukee, some of those that I have a soft place in my heart for,
Created
just
by those beers,
yeah.
like a medical condition that you have now.
Yes, I do.
I have a
Yes,
weird
exactly.
soft spot in my
Yep.
heart from drinking
Yep.
this really bad beer.
hmm Yep. Yep. So, we can try, we'll have to do some other kind of themes like that as well. So, but I'm liking this idea of specific breweries per
Yeah.
month. And I think right now I'm thinking there is a southern, there's a brewery in the South, in the deep South, that I
Oh,
want to try and go for March. So
okay. All right.
we'll see.
In the deep South.
The deep South.
So I
Yes.
know I mentioned in the last episode that we had a new pair coming out, but it's actually not out until what is the date? On the 6th? February 6th. So it's on Monday, or was on Monday, when
Okay.
whatever. It's confusing when we're doing these ahead of time. Anyways, we had a fun photo shoot that we were doing around the building.
Okay.
And we had passersby driving by while we're doing a photo shoot with a big guy in his underwear, which is always funny, or can
Yep.
be awkward at times. But there's a big construction site just down a few blocks away where they're building some new apartment building or something. So there's all
Nice.
these really big dump trucks going around all the time, and this one like slowed way down and was like videoing as he went by. So there's a site, I don't know if it's like social media, it's like WTF Portland, where you can see all kinds of weird stuff. So I'm assuming it'll probably end up there sometime.
Nice.
Yeah, and there was like a guy on a motorcycle that went by like a couple times and was honking. I wasn't sure if I was like, is he liking it, or is he like,
Well, he came back, so
WTF? What are you
yeah, he
doing?
came back, so we're gonna say he liked it.
I know, I was like funny. I'm like, what's going on? And we're in our building, there's a lot of different photography studios and photographers and artists. And a guy randomly came out and it was like, what are you guys doing? What is this about? And he asked if he could take a few pictures, and we like, sure. And then he sent a
Nice.
bunch of pictures to us, and it was kind of fun just to make connections in the building and have
like that.
people. Yeah, it was just kind of fun and random. And
So a new bearskin print is out on the 6th.
yes.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
go check it out.
Yes.
Geo Bears is the print name. So
Hey,
something
like
fun. Something fun.
good. Very cool. Yeah, we will include a link to that in the show notes as well.
Yes.
So
Go buy some underwear.
buy some underwear. Yes.
You need to refresh your underwear drawer.
Yes.
It's a new year. Get some new undies.
You're listening to this and you might think that you don't, but you do.
Yes.
You do.
I'm sure there's at least a couple pair that need to get thrown away.
Yep. Yeah. So the thing that I thought we could talk about is actually something that's kind of it's a pretty cool thing. It's fun to see when people see there's a need for something and try to fill a gap out there, and this is one of those things. So in the past, I know that I've mentioned Join, which was a basically like an inclusive like workout platform. It was backed by Nike, very quietly backed by Nike. Basically they had a lot of instructors teaching these video classes, different kinds of workouts, different kinds of movements and exercise for bigger people, was really the main focus. And the instructors were fat folks, and I mean, they ran the spectrum. It was really cool to see what they were doing there. And that platform Join was really neat, but they never quite it never quite caught on the way that it needed to. And
Mhm.
frankly, after I've written about it a couple times
Yeah.
for Chubster, um, frankly, Nike didn't put anything, put enough behind it to really get it out in the way that it should have been.
Mhm.
There was a real opportunity there. In my opinion, after kind of looking at all of this and writing about it, is that there was a real opportunity for Nike to do something that would have been um, big and important and would have reached a lot more people. But I think they kind of missed the mark on that. And sadly, Join shut down uh, toward the end of 2022. And
Mhm.
some of the videos from Join have made it to YouTube, and you can find them there. But not everything was there. And there were a lot of trainers, instructors that were part of Join that felt like it could have been done better and decided to take matters into their own hands and start their own inclusive movement platform
Okay.
called JIM, JIM, which stands for Joyful Inclusive Movement.
Nice.
And you can check it out at joyfulinclusivemovement.com. And it is basically, if you look at their website, it says Gym is a positive space to explore joyful movement and connect with your people. Everyone is welcome. So it's inclusive, it's body neutral, there's no diet talk, it's
Mhm.
fat positive, and it's welcoming. So we all know, as you and I, Jody, have talked about many times, is
Yep.
that exercise, working out, going to a gym when you're a big person is not always the easiest thing to do for a lot of
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
And especially if you've had negative experiences with movement or with exercise in the past,
Yeah.
that can make it more difficult. So seeing platforms like this that kind of pop up that understand that and want to offer you an alternative is pretty cool. And Gym is that, and it really tries to meet you where you're at. So um, Join was cool, but it was really just kind of talking at you as opposed to including you in the conversation and giving you the community aspect. And that
Mhm.
was one of the things that really felt like it was missing that would have been a great next step. But Jim is trying to do that. They have videos, they have live classes, they have specific channels, depending on what you might be into, and a variety of instructors. So right now it's in beta. So everybody can go and check it out and try it out for free. You can get in there and look at what's available, and it's really brand new. I mean, it's been
Mhm.
around
Mhm.
for a month or so. They've been working on it for a little longer. I had talked to Wendy, who is the founder, Wendy Welsher, about it, and she's been an instructor and has been doing this stuff for a long time, and teaches courses, does videos, and really cool stuff. And she just felt like there was an opportunity to continue an inclusive movement platform, and so. Um, that's what this is. And one of the cool things about it is that when you sign up for an account and you go through, it takes you through these steps that uh, ask you, they want to get to know you and know kind of where you're at as far
Okay.
as your experience with fitness. So, what has your experience been like in the past? The first question. And it was like, you could say, bad. I've had several negative experiences. Okay. I've had a range of experiences, but it's been okay overall. Or good. I've usually enjoyed moving my body. And then it digs in further from there, depending on uh, you know, what your answers are. And you can kind of shape it to what you're looking for. So if you give those answers, then you can talk about what kind of mover you are. So if you like to get out and try different things, if you're trying to track stats and numbers,
Okay.
if you were maybe you were or are an athlete and you're looking for things that are at your level. I mean, there are a bunch of different options. I'm looking at this. There are 6 different options for what type of mover you are. So you can answer these things, and then you can talk about even your movement level. So if you're just getting started, or if you are, you're doing things on a day-to-day basis, then you can put that stuff in. Once you do that, you get an email, and that email will give you your basically like where they think you should start. It gives you these recommendations that that kind of break down where you're at. And so for me, after I filled it out, it sent me an email and it said, now that you filled out the registration form, we recommend you start with level 3, which is medium to higher impact.
Okay.
So,
oh yeah, because I mean, you've been doing quite a bit of bike riding, not like
sure, right, move, yeah. Things that have definitely fallen off as we've gone into the colder months, but yes, definitely.
Yes.
So, so then you can kind of get in and look through your account, and you'll see that it has channel. You can filter by channel, instructors, intensity level, or duration. And so as I'm looking at intensity level 3, then it's got body movement, Pilates, seated Pilates if you need that, getting up and off the floor, different ways to kind of move around. It's got squats. So again, it's in beta, so the videos, there aren't a ton of videos, but Wendy told me that they are adding videos on a weekly basis. They plan to continue doing that. So you can kind of go through and look. There's a decent amount of videos in there right now. You can also search by equipment, muscle groups you might want to work, specific types of workouts. So if it's yoga, Pilates, kickboxing, Zumba, Tai Chi, whatever you're looking for here, it can kind of break that down. And these different instructors are doing the different things, and they're focused on all kinds of cool stuff.
Nice.
So yeah,
I like that this one, I think Wendy, she has
or
they have like 2 different styles of the same workout depending on
Yes.
your different abilities. I think that's kind of cool. I see that while I'm just like scrolling through the different videos.
Absolutely.
Like they're doing one type of movement and then like a seated doing the same sort of movement, but like modified movements, I guess.
Right. And
that's cool.
Yeah, and looking at workouts that you see at other places, they do modified versions, but not like this. And I feel like this is where they really kind of dig into that. And so it's neat to be able
I know I've done a couple of those and I'm like, wait, I need one more lower ability level, because the first one was too much and then the other one's like advanced. I'm like, can we go down one?
Exactly.
That because
right.
Here's the modified one. Put your head behind your what? And I'm like,
that's
what?
right.
No.
Yeah. No, that's not going to work.
Here's the modified pose. No.
Yeah. So you've got these different options in these different videos. They're also doing live classes on a monthly basis. So their last one was at the end of last month. Wendy told me that they're doing them monthly and that they are going to start adding more live classes and events as time goes by. So you can expect to see more things like that down the road. The community part of everything is really important to future goals for gym. So these monthly community calls that they're doing, it lets people ask questions, learn about new things that are coming up, and kind of connect with other users. So they want to add in a community forum so people can ask questions, share their experiences, things like that, because those kind of things are also really important. So
nice.
So it is definitely worth trying out, especially while it's in beta. There's a free month trial. You can get in there and try it for yourself, see what you think. And after the beta, there is a membership fee. And so it's $19 a month, or you can do an annual membership for $199. They also have a limited founding membership that you can get, and that is a lifetime membership for $399. $399, and lifetime members get early access to new features and a gym member t-shirt. So if you're down with that and you want to do, you like it, I definitely recommend giving it a try. Try some of the workouts. I actually tried, let me see here. I tried the, let me get back to it. I tried a little bit of the Pilates. I just kind of wanted to see what that was like. The
Nice.
quick Pilates from every angle. I thought, why not try this and just see? You know, and I like that. And the trainer, the instructor for that one, her name is Lindsay. They also introduce themselves at the beginning of each video and share their pronouns. So yeah, you know, it's kind of cool and thoughtful in that way. I liked it, you know, and I feel like everybody is really like fun and conversational in these videos, which is nice.
That's good.
It's friendly, which is also good because there is definitely the fitness industry, whatever, has a real barrier to entry if you are not at a certain level coming into it. So I feel like they do a great job of kind of getting past that and not, you know, not making that they take that intimidation away.
Good.
I'm going to try the kickboxing next because that actually looks
Ooh.
pretty cool. Yeah. Just like getting movement, I think is such a big
that's
thing.
a good, you gotta just get your body. I mean, I know I definitely need to get back to doing something. My sleep is way off, my mood's been off, so
absolutely,
definitely that time of year where the seasonal depression is starting to get to me. So I just start moving my body.
Well, this could be worth it to try for a month and just see what you think. And they did Jim gave Chubster an exclusive discount. So if you decide you want to get an annual membership, you can get $50 off with the code Chubster50. So that's CHUBSTR 50.
Nice.
And sign up and give it a try. So yeah, please try the month, see what you think. We need to support things like this that are really trying to meet people where they are and get them involved in things that aren't always made to be positive for bigger people. I mean, I've talked a lot about how I have had these negative experiences with fitness, with exercise in the past, and getting past that has taken a lot of time. You know, I mean, I'm in my 40s now, and I'm at a point where I feel mostly good about getting out there and doing things and trying this stuff and being, you know, somewhat athletic. And I think a lot of people have that experience. So seeing a platform that tries to push against that and do something that makes people feel good and includes everybody is really important.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely check out the little free membership and see what I think.
Yes. Let's
be fun.
see. I feel like that might be about it. I was trying to think of anything else that that we might need to cover, and I got nothing. You got anything else?
I don't really.
Well, good. Well, there we go. I think we've talked about a lot of stuff today, so
yeah,
you know, feel pretty good.
Go check out Jim. Go check out Chubster and read the little article.
Yes.
And get the discount on the membership. And
there is an article on Chubster. So if you go to chubster.com, you'll actually see a photo of Wendy jumping. She's in the middle of the street and she's kind of jumping. So you'll see that. Check it out, and you can read all about it and kind of get a little more in depth, because I dig in a little more in that article. So yeah, check them out. Try a jumpsuit from WILDFANG if you're so inclined.
Yes.
And make sure that you go to Bearskin to get yourself that brand new print, which is out today. Right?
Well, it was out yesterday on Monday.
Out yesterday. We're going to have to get better at this.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Thanks, Bruce, for wearing your snazzy new outfit.
Thank you, Jody.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your
Podcast.